many of us are seeking people and environments that create a sense of safety. We all, would like to experience a moment where we can relax, where we can drop our guard, where we know that we're going to be okay, where we can trust the outcomes of the situation that we're in, or the experience we're having with the person. That provides that sense of safety is really important in our lives. We're either thriving or we're surviving, and if we don't snap out of survival mode and fight or flight every once in a while, we wear ourselves out. And so, in order to thrive in that energy and space of thriving, that's when we grow. That's when we develop and evolve. That's when we experience enlightenment, creativity. All those aspects that we're all capable of sometimes are just bogged down from being in survival mode all the time. So we have to create moments where we feel safe enough to snap ourselves out of survival mode for a while. And we can do that through creating an experience by ourselves. We can do that by sharing space with trusted individuals. And so it's really important to have regular experiences of safety. And when you hear people talk about relationships and their desires in relationships, that is one of the most common things I hear. And I know that within myself as well. I desire that in relationships. And a wise woman once told me that, a wise woman, she told me, you want safety, so you have to be a safe person. You have to be safe in order to experience and receive safety from others, from the world around you. And when I think about in between two people, the relationship dynamic between two people, if one person, let's say, I'll use me for example, if I'm interacting with somebody and they've told me, I enjoy our interactions as friends, I derive a lot of value from that, those experiences are enjoyable, I like them, I want them to continue, but I can't offer more than that. I can't offer a relationship, I can't offer a commitment, I can't offer sex. So let's say that I'm the other person, I'm me. Now, the other person said that, me. If I am dissatisfied with that, and therefore I apply pressure in a multitude of ways, one being seduction. They said sex is off the table, yet I'm being seductive, trying to engage their sexual, sensual energy. That's pressure. I'm exerting force upon their will to receive an interaction I desire. Let's say it's in other ways, creating more formal ties to the person. So let's say a committed relationship is not on the table, yet I want to be on their phone bill, their phone plan. I want to start a business with them. I want to create some other structured arrangement. That's like a proxy relationship, so that would be, in my view, applying force upon their will. They've said they don't want a committed relationship, yet I am trying to create some type of ongoing bond. That's applying that external force upon their will. things that they've expressed go beyond what they think are appropriate for friendship. It could be a lot of things. But if what I'm doing is trying to persuade them to offer or agree to more than they offered, that is me being an unsafe person. That's unsafe. I'm creating discontent. I'm creating tension. I'm creating an unknown because we're not in the agreed upon area anymore. So then we're in the unknown area. And they didn't want to be there in the first place, and so that's not safe. That will create a sense of uncertainty, which works against the sense of trust in the outcome, trust in the environment, trust in the person, trust in the outcome. That is what underlines safety. So if what you're wanting to experience with someone is safety, you have to be it, which means if they give you a boundary or a limit, you honor it, you hold it, you don't put pressure on it. And if it creates so much tension in you that you can't exist in that space without applying pressure in all of those multitude of ways, then the only thing to do is remove yourself, because you are being an unsafe person for them. And that's not fair. That's not fair to them, and it's not fair to yourself either, because you are creating uncertainty from them. So then you're receiving uncertainty. So you're creating uncertainty, and then you're receiving uncertainty. There is no safety in that, and yet you've created it. And I'm speaking from experience. This is conclusions that have come from my own experiences and internal work of uncovering the variety of ways that we can exert force on people's will to receive a desired interaction from them. So there's lots of ways. So when safety is the goal, which it should be the goal, we all need that. We need that sense of safety. It's important for our for being able to thrive in this lifetime. But we have to be safe for others. We have to be safe within ourselves. We have to understand ourselves and our behaviors and our patterns, so that when we uncover the ways in which we create tension and discontent in our relationships, we can stop doing that. That helps us become a safer person, so that when we're engaging with other people, we have more safety all around us because we're engaging in safe ways.